guys, Kathleen Ferguson here with Coach 360. I recently had the opportunity to sit down with John Wang and Nguyen from Everfit, which is a health, fitness, and wellness coaching tool that's revolutionizing the space. Recently, they've launched AI Workout Builder, which essentially creates workout programs for a coach's customer base in a matter of seconds. That, coupled with all of the efficiencies to streamline business efficiencies for the health, fitness, and wellness coach, make this tool a must have for the health, fitness, and wellness coach. I hope you enjoy this episode and reach out and let me know who you want to hear from next. Kathleen Ferguson here with Coach 360. I am so excited to bring you the great minds behind Everfit, Nguyen and John Wang. Guys, will you introduce yourself to our audience?
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kathleen. My name is Nguyen, and I'm one of the co-founders at Everfit. I'm so super happy to be here. I'm John, one of the co-founders from Taiwan, but I'm living in San Francisco right now. Super happy to be here as well.
Yeah, so we're really excited about this topic because here at Coach 360, we love all things that support the business of coaching. So would love to hear a little bit from you guys. Tell us about your journey on how you came about with this product to help the business of coaching. What's the passion behind the health, fitness, and wellness industry for both of you?
Awesome. So maybe I can start with the story of how we got started, right? Both John and I are not, in this personal training. We're not personal trainer, but we're just super passionate about this field and the fitness and health. About 7 years ago, when I first met John had an online personal trainer and he was paying about $200 per month. And for me, that was ridiculous. I was just like, how do you don't even meet this person in person? You pay him $200. But then I later got to know that one of our friends was paying $1,200 per month to train in person, and he had to drive 1 hour each way to meet the personal trainer at the gym. I was like, $200 doesn't sound so bad. And when I see that from both of them are having this same personal trainer, learning from the same person and getting the same knowledge, I realize, there might be an opportunity here. And that's when, John and I start working on this venture together. It's opening, this is before COVID, and it's really open a market of see how online training and fitness is going online. So I think that's really how we started. But, we do share a lot of passion. Fitness, I grew up playing a lot of sport, love working out, doing different things. And John will share a little bit more about his background in fitness. But I have been always in startups, and it's always about education. My first startup was education going online. I worked in another startup, basically medical education going online, and how what I see at Everfit is fitness going online. And it's basically an instrument for coaches to really share their expertise with more and more people around the world, regardless of location. So making the world healthier.
I love that. John, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah. 7, 8 years ago, I was doing a lot of triathlons, races, running. I was training very, very regularly and eating healthy. And yeah, when I was working with this trainer, I realized he had this great philosophy, right? He incorporated workouts, nutrition coaching, mindset coaching, and then he had scrapped together his own system to coach everyone. And there was maybe 5, 6 different platforms. And after the first month, I think only 10 of 30 people in his first cohort were left, just because they had to use Facebook, groups and then some other website to download. He wanted people to print things out, write it down, send it back. So I think we just felt, if there was one centralized platform, an all-in-one platform, it makes it really easy for any coach to launch their business, their coaching, either in person or online. That could increase the accessibility of trainers providing coaching and ultimately help more people around the world. I think that's what get us motivated when we see Everfit growing and just touching more lives and helping everyone be healthy.
So walk our audience through, if you're a new trainer and you're just discovering the Everfit platform, what is that experience like? What problems is it going to solve for me as a new trainer?
Yeah. So, coaches, personal trainers. A lot work for the gym, a lot work have their own kind of, training business. That's kind of, Coach 360 really try to empower as well. And working for your own business and launching your own kind of practice is not easy. You have to wear a lot of hats. Let's say you have to be the marketer, you have to be the salesperson, you have to do the
Yes.
finance person, you have to do accounting, and you have to, most of all, you have to train your client and you deliver this expertise, what you really love the most and what you're passionate about. You are asking a personal trainer to do so many things, and not everyone is good at everything. So, our mission is really, how can we have a very data centric approach that allows for more powerful programming and automations, so we can make it very flexible and customizable for coaches to really automate a lot of admin tasks, so they can really focus on what they really passionate about and they love and do the best, which is coaching, and have a form a very meaningful relationship with their clients. So we really hope to be making Everfit the best and the only coaching platform that they will ever need to really turn their ambitions into reality. When you talk about ambitions here, right? Ambition, people have different ambitions. Some coach want to go from 5 to 20.
Sure.
Some business owner want to go open the first gym, and that's their ambition. Someone want to be multi-location gym, and someone have the dream to become Equinox. So we really want to be super scalable to really support all of those dreams. So that is kind of the problem that we're hoping to solve. Really put the coach in the middle, in the center, so they can really do what they do the best.
That's great. Yeah, I mean, you're touching on something that hits very close to home for me personally, because I think I shared this with you before, but I started as a coach myself. When I entered the industry 15 years ago, I became a personal trainer. And then, like so many of us, I was trying to figure out, okay, well, what's next? Now I just go out and I start training people, right? Okay, well, how do you do that? How do you market yourself? How do you build programs? How do you manage your time so that you're being efficient
So
with
many.
resources? And I didn't, I mean, I don't have a business degree. I don't have a degree in marketing. Like many others, I was passionate about training. I was a theater major, and I was passionate
Oh,
about
wow.
I was passionate about training people and transforming lives. But I just didn't really know how to go about doing that. So talk to me. Let's dive into some of those features that you have within Everfit that could help somebody like me 15 years ago that's just getting into the industry and trying to understand the business of coaching. What are some of the features, to expand upon those, that will help me save time, market myself, and stay engaged with my clients on a daily basis?
Do you want to take this?
Okay, sure.
Look at you, John.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I think when we built the platform, we started with workouts, and so our like the workout builder is built so it's very fast, like drag and drop, right? Like there's a workout calendar, right? For each individual client, the coaches at the same time, they can also create programs and then very easily roll it out to like a group of clients, and we built in different automation features like live sync, and so like the coach can edit the program and it's automatically rolled out to everyone. We have our like metrics tracking section where clients can like input their any data they want, and the coach will get it. And we have nutrition tracking now, habit coaching, and I think everything is built so we the client can access things faster, can input it, and be able to relay all the information to the coach, and so the coach can build better programs for the client, and hopefully help them achieve the results better. As for marketing, kind of like the sales side, right? We've built out payments option where coaches can set up the packages they want to sell, right? And then very like get sales, right? And then the client is brought into their system. And then we have automated onboarding. We have our like auto flow feature, which will start like assigning like different programs, different maybe like resource collections. And so yeah, I think we've built a lot in the past 4 years. It's almost our 4 year anniversary, and 4 years ago, Long and I planned out this grand vision, so we're still steadily building a lot of the features up. But yeah, I think our goal is to help any coach build out any type of training business they want and continue to grow.
Yeah. So I think just want to add in a little bit to kind of wrap that up in terms of like functionality, right? Like we focus, our bread and butter is really training and workout because that's how everyone starts with. When they think about fitness and wellness, they think about workout. However, when we start exploring this wellness, everything has become so holistic. And that is what our vision become to be. And so in terms of function wise, John already kind of explained a little bit more in more details, but we have workout, we have nutrition, we have habit coaching, we have communications from one to one, one to many. We have, you can roll out a community and running like online fitness challenge and with a layer of automation that tie everything together, including from onboarding to training to, communications automation. Those really help the coach to be able to really scale from 5 to even 100 without hiring additional staff member or sub coach. And beside that, we have our kind of e-commerce portion called payment and packages that help them really launch a beautiful landing page that they can attract people to sign up. And from there, we also be able to automate everything so that, even if you grow to like 50 people, you don't get overwhelmed because everything is already thought through for you inside the system. So I think that's really even though it sounds like very, sophisticated, one of our key things that we receive from our customers is that how simple and easy it is to use our platform. And I think one of the most rewarding things that we heard from our customer is that, my 58 years old client group find no difficulty and find it easy to use your platform. That's a client. So I think probably that's the biggest bat on the back from our point of view in terms of product building and having a platform.
Right, because it makes it so accessible to everybody.
Exactly.
You touched on a couple different trends. The first thing I want to talk about, though, you touched on personalization and customization, John, which this was a big trend coming out of this past weekend at Idea World and Impact Summit. Big trend that was talked about, personalization and customization. So let's touch on that a little bit and talk about how Everfit is really kind of shaping the business of coaching by leveraging personalization and customization, because clearly you guys have access to a lot of client data, which helps to shape these programs for the coaches to then create these holistic programs, like you mentioned, Long. So talk to us a little bit about these customization and personalization features that you have within the app.
Yeah. So I think when we built Everfit, I think we wanted it to be as robust as possible, but like Long said, as easy to use as possible. And so I think regarding personalization for any of the clients, like a coach has, they can adjust the features they use with each client. For one, they can have like nutrition coaching turned on, right? For another, they're only doing workouts for now, and maybe in like 6 months time, they see that the client wants to add on nutrition coaching, or they want to do workouts in an on-demand manner, and then so they use our workout collections. And for any of the clients, all of this is completely personalized by the coach, and then they can also add sub coaches that help manage each client as well. And I think that's probably one of our like what we're most proud of, because I think when we started a lot of the other platforms, maybe everyone has a set program, and I think we've led the way for more people to add personalization with their client coaching.
Great. Long, anything to add there?
Yeah, no, I think, we always, our platform and the industry is personal training, right? How do we put the word personal back into training? Because, you can go on Apple Fitness, you can go on YouTube, and you can first search for a lot of different videos for your training, but that's not personalized. And, Everfit is really we empowering coach to deliver that personal experience and relationship to their client. And, in the process of building for the last 5, 6 years, we see so much data of, training from workout, nutrition, habit coaching, communication, and like mental health. And now we launching out sleep. So all of that information, people, in order to really do this like hyper personalized, it sounds challenging because our coaches are not data scientists. Our coaches are not like analysis and expert in this field. So us throwing a jumble and a mountain and so much data to the coach, it might overwhelm them. So how do we really do it in the most is the easiest way and insightful that really help them to take the next action? So when I think that's really kind of getting us start on, how do we really look at data and empowering coach to enrich this personal relationship through AI. So I think that's really get to start with, the future of fitness is how AI can really empower this movement of personalizations in fitness. And I think that's kind of how we are very bullish on. And that's what we're putting a lot of resources and investment into building out an AI team. Also, we actually launching our first AI tool tomorrow. So super excited for that.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's exciting. We talked a lot about AI too. This was, another hot trend that was discussed in the coaching community this past week. So some of the takeaways that I got were that there was definitely some kind of myths and kind of some pushback from some of the coaches in terms of how much AI they want to use in their programs. And, I think, hearing from you guys in terms of how AI is crafting and creating these personalized experiences, how AI is helping drive the business of coaching, helping these coaches essentially scale their business. How can they work together, coaches and AI, to, kind of create this fully comprehensive program and solution for their clients? So would love to hear kind of your thoughts on how the world of AI and coaching complement each other.
Yeah, I think as Long mentioned, like personal training is all about being personal, and I think what we believe AI should for fitness should be the like perfect synergy of technology and human touch, and I think what we imagine is the AI, Everfit AI will be like Jarvis for Iron Man, where it like enhances what he can do to like process data, pull up data, learn about the client based on the client's history, right? Like find very important insights they can use in their coaching. And so it speeds a lot of things up. So then they can focus their time really on the in-person when they're working with different clients.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, one of the, obviously there, a lot of people talking about AI at the moment, right? And, one of the tool that we're launching as like probably one of the first milestone of working on, AI. So our team started working on AI tool in the last like 6 months. And one of the first thing that we was looking at is how do we speed up the tasks that the coach and the trainer are currently doing and make them more productive. And when we look into all the problem that we have is that even like people go into Everfit, right? And we look back, what is people are doing? And that takes a long time. How do we shorten that? And one of the use case, what we chose to really work on was transforming workout text. So everyone probably know how back in the day, or even now, people sending a text message of like the workout, or an Excel sheet with, full of text of, bench press 5x 50 pounds or, 5 sets. And then, they're even like writing in a note on the Apple note app and then screenshot that and send an image through iMessage. I mean, everyone experienced that if you have a personal trainer. And and normally when a trainer onboard on Everfit, they would look at that text and then they would input and search for the exercise and input that into Everfit Workout Builder. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes to really complete that workout. So what we have done is that how do we make that process become super fast? So the tool that we are launching beta tomorrow is basically you transform that same block of text that you have been sending your client every day for a whole year, 2 seconds, and it's have the same result that you spend for 3 minutes. We basically speed up productivity by 50 or even 100 times. So we're super excited for a
Yes.
lot of coach have been on our beta program, and it's been a really, really positive seeing how people plug in the text workout and seeing the result. Every exercise match, all the data are being filled, and that helped them to really bring a lot of different program from their certification to Everfit in a couple of minutes, all of the program, or writing text workout and then bring that up to our system so that client can start training very quickly.
That's incredible. Yeah, and I feel that by giving the coach and the trainer back some of their time, right? This allows the coach and the trainer to really focus on the accountability factor, keeping their clients accountable for doing their workouts and completing their programs, and also allows them to focus on building a sense of community.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then this is just the start of what we tackle because we see so many things that we can really help the trainers and coaches to really take back their time. So to focus on what matters.
So you touched on community a little bit earlier in this conversation. Would love to hear you expand a little bit on how Everfit promotes a sense of community for coaches and trainers with their client base.
Yeah. So yeah, there are like two main things I think we help the coaches with is we have our community forums where they can group different clients, right? Focus on different things, and we've added different features where they can like interact with their clients, such as polls, and hopefully through those, even though a lot of the clients maybe online or like may just work with the trainer individually, but it's a way for them to interact and see that, oh, everyone is on the same journey together. And so part of the community forums, the leaderboard feature, which is used so they can feel some like friendly competition. And I think we also really focus on how to get the coaches to customize their apps with their own brand, with their own colors, so it can really feel like when the client enters this like a trainer's coaching system, they feel, oh, they're part of this coach's community.
That's great.
Yeah.
So essentially, these customers under one particular coach and trainer are able to almost kind of compete against each other.
Yeah, so I think, John talked about like community forum, which is inspired by back in the day. A lot of people
Yeah.
have a Facebook group and like they create many Facebook group and running like fitness challenge. And basically we were like, how do we really take that model and make it so much easier into one app? Because maybe a lot of Gen Z no longer have Facebook.
Yeah.
Or they are not active on Facebook at all. But they are 80% of the fitness. So just think about that. It's like you cannot create a community because they are not on where you have your community. So, that's kind of like one of our inspirations. And, and regarding kind of fitness challenge, we make it so easy to, chart a leaderboard and set up what you want the leaderboard is about, whether it to be like step tracking that integrate with all your Apple Watch or fitness tracker, or who can lift the most, or how many like the more people, the more workout you can complete within like 2 months or 3 months. So is really give a sense of community but also have like a little bit friendly competition. We have seen a lot of coaches and personal trainer being able to create some prizes like $500 for whoever win this week. That's really make it fun and gamified for a lot of our customer, and that's really drive them because that's somewhat accountability but make it fun. And fun is definitely a factor that we really emphasize on Everfit because we want to bring joy for everyone.
Absolutely. And I think, from the client's perspective, a lot of times they will drop their healthy habits and their habits to complete and continue on an exercise and nutrition program because it becomes monotonous. Even though, the boring is sometimes what leads to the results. You don't want your clients to be dropping off. You want them to continue. So I think that gamified element really does help to put the fun back into their workout programs while also building that sense of community.
Yeah. And then just kind of because we talk about fun, right? One of our core value of our company that we actually coded on the wall is actually joy every day. So it's embedded into our DNA in terms of like how we want it to be through our employee, through our product. People have fun, using Everfit platform, but also a lot of fun being a client. One of the features that we create for fun was lifting animals. We basically, when you complete a workout, we look at how many, total volume that you create. And based on that, we calculate and give a little bit of educations of what animal you lifted and give the average weight of that animal and showing you like, oh, you lift a corgi or 100 corgis, or you lift 5 whales and you lifted like 5 lions. So we really put it into that because we want to create some fun, and it went viral because everyone is asking about animals when they don't get it at the workout. Because you complete 100 workout because that is a bigger milestone. But there was like, I want the animals. I want the animals more. Why don't I have the animals? And it actually became a topic in a lot of coach community of like, who have a new animal this week, and they post about that animal. So, we were joking that, we're going to create a zoo, and it's going to be about lifting animals or lifting friends or lifting parents and things like that. So, there are a lot of joy element that we really want to put into the platform. We want to be innovative, but also bring a lot of joy, because fitness is lifestyle, is you need to have fun with it and be healthy, right? So that's kind of one of our missions.
Yeah, I mean, it extends to just how fitness makes people feel in general, right? Movement is medicine, and it's medicine for the body, mind, and spirit.
Exactly. Very preventative.
So we have talked about a lot of trends today. What do you see as the trends that will be rolling out in the future? And how are they shaping the business of coaching?
Okay.
Do you want to take
Yeah,
this?
I think what we discussed this, but I think what we see is there will be a lot more AI built into different technology platforms to either help correct people's like posture, to like rate certain things about their fitness, give people insights based on any of the like data that's collected, whether a lot of people use Aura, right, or Whoop, whatnot, and they are giving certain scores about a client's sleep, a client's readiness, and so I think this will be continue to like roll out, and I think people will be able to understand themselves better, and I think the second big topic, right, is longevity, and I think tied with this is, as you understand yourself more people will try to figure out how to biohack or learn, maybe do a blood test to understand, oh, like they might be sensitive to certain things, or they might be prone to certain things, and maybe it's better for them to work out in the morning or at night or eat certain foods. And so I think the younger generation is very tech focused, and I think they will be embracing different tools to see how they can live healthier, and we've really seen fitness become such a lifestyle focus, whereas before it was maybe a smaller niche, right? Really focused on, okay, working out, getting really buff. And then there's people who are into their sports. But I think now more and more so, people realize the importance of health, especially after COVID, and want to just stay active, right? And also like be part of some community, and continue to explore what they like. Yeah, I think that's kind of like top two on my mind. I don't know, Long, if you have anything.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably very key because, we talk a lot about AI and, everyone talk about AI and I think that's super close to us because, John and I are both based here in San Francisco near Silicon Valley and we hear about this all the time. We meet the people who built the technology, who started the technology, and we're very inspired every day to really look into innovations and how we can really bring that to our industry from the heart of innovation here. So I think that's why we're really passionate about AI and it is the big trend and that's why we're very bullish on it and how it can really help coaches to really take back time and really automate more things and really focus on what they love doing.
Yeah, so you touched on those two trends as kind of where we're going in the future, right? So how do
Yeah.
you see AI creating this holistic approach for the customer? How does it all come together? And I always think about these different features that AI offers the end user and offers the coach, right? To, kind of streamline their business efficiencies, bring in all the data. How does it all come together in the future to almost create this holistic hub for the end user?
Yeah, I think one of the things that we always talk about, obviously, this is right after COVID. I think this became a big trend, and I think was still going to happen. And, in the long run, is hybrid coaching as how you really kind of talk about it is how do coaches and business really can focus and launch their omni-channel strategy for both online and in person. So how when we think about online, right, it's pretty clear on how maybe AI would be able to help when you're on a laptop, you're working things. AI can summarize things for you, can help you with draft responses, can help you with looking through a lot of data and information, and potentially provide a lot of actionable insight for you to make better decision. So I think but then for in person, how we really imagine or how we think AI can be a super assistant Jarvis for Iron Man is how it can really help you process information and prepare for your next meeting on the go and be able to really pull data and process and help you to prep that. I think is very going to be a big things that we really hope to tackle.
And I think continuing from there, we just want to make everything related to fitness accessible to all.
Yeah, I think that's come back to our root of how we can bring personalized fitness to millions around the world and really empower coaches to really do so through our kind of tools and our core platform.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing all of that with us. It sounds like there are so many exciting things for Everfit. How can people get in touch with you and learn more about the platform and how to get involved and how to become an Everfit coach?
Yeah, you can go, if you want to have more information, go to everfit.io and that's where you're going to find our website. And, you can have 30-day free trial that you can try and then before, entering and become a part of our community.
And you guys are also one of our incredible sponsors for Top 24 Coaches Making an Impact in 2024. We are so appreciative of your partnership in that and so excited to announce the winners here in just a few short months.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for the conversation. This was wonderful. Again, guys, if you're listening to this, check out everfit.io. We have an incredible coaching platform and software that's going to help you to manage your efficiencies, and they have exclusive offers for Coach 360 members, so make sure to check them out. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so much, Kathleen.